Judge number 2, William Ball.
What is one big mistake that you've made in your life, and what did you do to make it right?
Thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful question. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Las Vegas. You know what, sir? In my 22 years of existence, I can say that there is nothing major, problem that I have done in my life, because I am very confident with my family, with the love that they are giving to me. So thank you so much that I am here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Select a card. We can see who your judge is. Very good. We are going to go to judge number 2, Vivica A. Fox. Your question, please.
Would you change your religious beliefs to marry the person you loved? Why or why not?
If I had to change my religious beliefs, I would not marry the person that I love. Because the first person that I love is God, who created me. And I have my faith, my principles, and this is what makes me who I am. And if that person loves me, should love my God too. Thank you. Muito obrigada, Brazil.
Could please have your question?
Yes. Okay, my question is, what can be done about the lack of jobs for young people starting their careers around the world?
Previous Rafia, for the people who have lack of jobs, I do believe that we people should invest in education, and that is my primary advocacy, because if we all know that if every one of us is educated and well aware of what we are doing, we could land into jobs and we could land our good careers in the future. So education is primary source, and it's a ticket for a better future. Thank you.
And we have Beanie 25. Mary Jean Lastimosa. Hello, Mary Jean. Before we start, would you like to say hi to all your fans?
You're such a crowd favorite! First of all, I would like to greet my province a happy centennial year. Everyone's here from North Cotabato. And hi guys, thank you for cheering for me. And to all my supporters, I love you guys. It's amazing.
Thank you. And your judge will be
the beautiful Miss Gabriela Isler.
March is Woman Month. For you, what is greatest advantage of being a woman?
I'm sorry. The greatest advantage. The greatest advantage of being a woman is being able to compose ourselves. Just like here, we're standing in front of thousands of people, not knowing if you're gonna cheer for us or boo us. But we try to compose ourselves. We keep the emotions and show the beauty that is in us. And tonight, thousands of people are standing here celebrating the beauty of a woman, and that's an advantage of a woman. Thank you.
Controversy in the Philippines about the United States reopening a military base in your country. Do you think the United States should have a military presence in your country?
I think that the United States and the Philippines has always had a good relationship with each other. We were colonized by the Americans, and we have their culture and our traditions even up to this day. And I think that we're very welcoming with the Americans, and I don't see any problem with that at all.
Here we are. Why should you be the next Miss Universe?
To be a Miss Universe is both an honor and a responsibility. If I were to be Miss Universe, I will use my voice to influence the youth, and I would raise awareness to certain causes like HIV awareness that is timely and relevant to my country, which is the Philippines. I want to show the world, the universe rather, that I am confidently beautiful with a heart. Thank you.
Even if my question is, even if her parents can afford to send her to school, a 15-year-old girl wants to stop her studies. What would be your advice to her?
I would tell a little girl to study hard, no matter what their parents would tell them, because having an education is something that cannot have with anybody else. But education can make you even a better person. Thank you.
Ambassador Franz Jesse. My question is for candidate number 19. Rachel Pidas, good evening. This week, the Philippines have hosted the ASEAN Summit. If you were invited to speak, what would have been your message to the leaders?
I believe that one of the biggest problems that our country faces today is divisiveness in politics, in religion, and also in culture. And I believe that is something that is the same across the world. And so that is something that I would want to address. I believe that when people can learn to tolerate each other's differences and respect each other's opinions, then we will just be a stronger nation and world. Thank you.
Canada recently joined Uruguay as the second nation in the world to make marijuana legal. What is your opinion on the legalization of marijuana?
I'm for it being used in a medical use, but not so for recreational use. Because I think if people were to argue, what about alcohol and cigarettes? Well, everything is good, but in moderation. Thank you.
Thank you, Philippines. Philippines, please join me. Congratulations. I'm sorry, my bad. Okay, get ready. Here is the question. What is the most important lesson you've learned in your life, and how would you apply it to your time as Miss Universe?
I work a lot in the slums of Tondo, Manila, and the life there is it's poor and it's very sad. And I've always taught myself to look for the beauty in it, to look in the beauty in the faces of the children, and to be grateful. And I would bring this aspect as a Miss Universe to see situations with a silver lining and to assess where I could give something, where I could provide something as a spokesperson. And this, I think, if I could teach also people to be grateful, we could have an amazing world where negativity could not grow and foster, and children would have a smile on their face. Thank you.
Thank you, Philippines.
If you win the crown tonight, what can you do to get more women in the workplace?
if I win the crown tonight, what I will do is to promote my advocacy. My advocacy is for us women to fight for our rights and for the elderly care. And for us to be able to know that someone is loving us and someone is pushing us to whatever ambitions that we have. We will be able to rise from our decisions to whatever dreams that we have, goals that we have, and we will achieve it because of those values, those wisdoms that they gave us. Thank you.
After you talk for 30 seconds, you will hear this. And then I will ask another question where you receive another 30 seconds. Clear?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Your first question. If you could create a new paper currency with the image of any Filipino on it, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
If I were given the chance, I want to use the face of Miriam Defensor Santiago. For those who don't know, she was an Ilongga, but what I admired about her is that she used her knowledge, her voice to serve the country. And I want to be somebody like her, somebody who puts her heart, her passion into action. And after all, she is the best president that we never had.
Okay, it's time for your second question. This pandemic has made clear our priorities, essential or non-essential. Where do pageants stand in this time of crisis?
As a candidate, I know I'm not just the face of Iloilo City, but I am here carrying hope and as a symbol of light in the darkest times. And as of the moment, I want to help my community. I want to use my strength to make an impact. And that is the essence of beauty pageant. It gives us the power to make a difference.
Well said, Iloilo.
Thank you so much for watching, and for more pageant videos, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the bell button for more updates. Thank you so much! See you again soon!